got a bunch of news stories. Which one do you want to start
do.
with?
Well, you had selected a very interesting article um, about autism and knowing a young woman who is an autism advocate. She's actually, her name is Amy Gravino.
And
And it's
Amy's
very
been on the
impressive.
show before.
Oh, she's
She's
been on the
she's
show.
she's been on the show before, and I reached back out to her the other day to see if and I'm waiting to hear back from her, but we welcome Amy to be on the show. Amy's a very well-known self-advocate, a mover and a shaker, so
Yes.
intelligent, so articulate. She first came on the show to talk with us. She had graduated college, and she came because she was working as a counselor for people who were going to college. Now she talks a lot about sex and sexual
Mhm.
issues for folks that are on the autism spectrum. But she's also featured in the new film. It's a film version of the book in a different key. And I haven't seen the film yet, but I know we want to get John Donovan, and forgive me that I cannot remember her name right now, the other co-author of A Different Key. I want to get them back on the show. But what I've heard is that Amy is she's the person who just levels everybody in the film because she's so articulate, which is evidenced in this article, Nancy, that you were about to talk about. So go ahead.
Yes. Well, she had taken part of a study to find out what the cause of her autism was. This was she'd done this back in 2016. She had sent a saliva sample to the Simons Foundation Powering Autism Research for Knowledge, SPARK. And
Yes.
she had
And we've
sent
had
that
them on the show as well.
right.
Yeah.
She had sent that to them to try to get genetic answers to her autism, and she did, Shannon. She got a reply, here 5 years later, that a rare genetic condition called Kleefstra, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, syndrome 2 is what caused her autism. So she finally got an answer, and it was interesting the effect this had on her.
Yeah, I think it's just a beautifully written article. I really want to encourage everybody to go and read it. It's all over the internet this week. And if you Google Amy Gravino, you'll find it. She's so articulate. I think um, what she says about being bullied as a girl in junior high and high school and grade school, and what she says about her understanding of herself now, I just think it's one of the most healing things I've read in a long time. And I think it's important that we listen to the thing. And she gives a wonderful history of her life, but includes all this fabulous information about autism. It's a good read.
It
She's a
is a
really
good read.
she's a really good writer, and she's got a book that I think is out any day now about her life as a woman having to deal with love issues and I believe sex issues. I can't wait to read it because she's a really good writer. But I sort of loved this whole thing about, you know, she sent in the sample because she wanted to be a part of understanding. And years went by and she thought, obviously I'm not going to hear from them.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, here comes this, message to her saying, guess what? We did find we now why you are someone who's on the autism spectrum. And her reaction to it, I don't want to give it away, but I think it's a really good read.
It's a great read, and I encourage everybody. It's on CNN Opinion, but as you said, if you just Google Amy Gravino, you'll be able to find this. And she really gives us a look into her world of growing up as a woman with Asperger's.
I think it's really lovely. And as I said at the beginning of the show, I think it's super important. We have to listen. We have to listen to folks who are on the spectrum. And Amy's got a message that I think everybody is going to want to hear and see. And hopefully, Amy will want to come back on the show. As I said, we had her on years ago, and would love to have her back on the show. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.